Come on, brother.
The righteous, therefore, can endure difficult circumstances while hoping for easier ones. But those who have done wickedly have suffered the difficult circumstances and will never see the easier ones. He said to me, you are not a better judge than a master, or wiser than the Most High. Let many perish who are now living, rather than the law of Yah that is set before them be disregarded.
Now stop. If he said that to Ezra, he said, let many perish. What in the hell was you thinking in church? You ain't never heard this. So you running around out of your mouth confessing false doctrine, saying that the law is done away with, when he said and told Ezra, let many perish rather than the law of Yah. You hear this, mother? Come on, brother.
For the master strictly commanded those who came into the world, when they came, what they shall do to live, and what they shall do, what they shall observe to avoid punishment. Nevertheless, they were not obedient, and spoke against him. They devised for themselves vain thoughts, and proposed to themselves wicked frauds.
Now stop, you hear this? They devised for themselves wicked thoughts. See, that's when you become complicated. That's when you become complex. When you devise a wicked thought. See, an evil thought is simple as this. Pastor Corey said, D, I need you to run in the city on Wednesday before you go to work. And I want you to go by Mother JC's house and get some bushes planted. Why the hell he ain't do it? Well, he's like, how is that evil? Well, is it evil?
Yes, sir.
Y'all mean that?
Yes, sir.
Some people understand, who don't understand. It's like, well, how? I didn't talk about it.
Self-centered.
Right? That's blindness. The whole thing is walking together. How can two walk together unless they what?
Agree.
We helping, mother. We helping.
That's right.
Right? Are you a widow, mother? So that was the intent, but you asked in the question, why the hell he ain't do it? Because I got a lot of other stuff to do. Way more than what you do. I want you to do it. So I know who laboring the money. But you ain't think about all that. You just automatically snap back in your mind. The instructions come, you just start eating it up like paper. Ah! Dang. You know what I mean? Can't give him no sign. I mean, right? Hey, man. Let's go, Brother Snow.
They even declared that the Most High does not exist, and they ignored his ways. They scorned his law, and they denied his covenants. They have been unfaithful to his statutes, and have not performed his works. That is the reason, Ezra, that empty things are for the empty, and full things are for the full.
You damn right. You hear that miracle in station carpet munching? Do y'all hear that? You didn't want to retain y'all in your knowledge. It's gonna get you. Remember that. It was better to not have known the way than have known and turned away from it. You're going to get it. Remember that. I seen that thing. Matter of fact, with my phone. Oh, it's up there getting filled. I'll pull it up right now. 5 seconds. You're going to be ashamed of your damn self. You're going to get it.
Lord have mercy.
Yes, sir. Damn right. All right. So, this is what it's about. I think maybe the PDF will change everything around or something. But anyway, what we're talking about is Yah said he gave everybody, when they came into the world, what they should do, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
And he also gave it to you on how you should do it. See, this is what we got to live by. What to do and the way we got to do it. See, you can't steer from that. That's simplicity. It's just as simple as that. What do you got to do? And what way should you do it? See, that's what I'll be saying. So when I measure you up, when you come here and you do these things, I see a bunch of dead dishes slammed in the back of the dang on cabinet up there. You did what you're supposed to do, but you didn't do it how you're supposed to do it. See, that's what the simplicity is that get wrote down with Yah. Because the manner in which you should do it, you ain't doing it that way. And that's what it comes down to, all of this. Caring for self. Caring for your brothers and your sisters. See, what's going to happen is some of y'all going to run hard for about 2.5 Sabbaths. You're going to come early and be right for 2.5 Sabbaths. Then the rest of you going to fall right back in the same clump. Because it ain't about Yah. It's about what I see. Please me. Please Yah. Let your excitement be towards Him. See, I'm going to tell you how powerful it is. See, when Mariah had called and left me a message, I called her back. She said, Pastor, can I say something? I said, what? She said, you know, I really see this whole thing is about loving His people. It's just about loving His people. Ain't that what I said? A long time ago, I told you. That the book said, we hereby know we love Yah when we serve. I said, you was dwelling in the midst. You was there. You was right there. Where we going? But you couldn't even handle it. You couldn't handle being right where you were because you had something else alternative working. So stay on over here. I ain't letting up. Lay it. All right. So we on 2nd Ezra chapter 7 verse 102 to 115. You ready, D? They are... There's chapter 7. All right. Well, I don't know what it says in yours, but it's let me see, because this goes up to 76. Some of you all might not go there. It stop at 70 what?
70.
You need one?
If you don't have 34 Matthew,
Does somebody need this?
If you don't have 34 Matthew,
you ain't gonna have all of it.
All right. You ready, D? All right, let's listen up.
yeah. Okay,
I answered and said, if I have found favor in your sight, show further to me your servant, whether on the day of judgment the righteous will be able to intercede for the ungodly, or to entreat the Most High for them. Fathers for sons, or sons for parents, brothers for brothers, relatives for their kindred, or friends for those who are most dear. He answered me and said, since you have found favor in my sight, I will show you this also. The day of judgment is decisive, and displays to all the seal of truth. Just as now a father does not send his son, or a son his father, or a master his servant,
or a friend, his dearest friend, to be ill, or sleep, or eat, or be healed in his place. So no one shall ever pray for another on that day. Neither shall anyone lay a burden on another. For then all shall bear their own righteousness and unrighteousness. I answered and said, how then do we find that first Abraham prayed for the people of Sodom, and Moses for our ancestors who sinned in the desert, and Joshua after him from Israel in the days of Achan, and Samuel in the days of Saul, and David for the plague, and Solomon for those at the dedication, and Elijah for those who received the rain, and for the one who was dead, that he might live, and Hezekiah for the people in the days of Sennacherib, and many others prayed for many. Son, if now, when corruption has increased and unrighteousness has multiplied, the righteous have prayed for the ungodly, why will it not be so then as well? He answered me and said, this present world is not the end. The full glory does not remain in it. Therefore, those who were strong prayed for the weak. But the day of judgment will be the end of this age and the beginning of the immortal age to come, in which corruption has passed away. Sinful indulgence has come to an end. Unbelief has been cut off, and righteousness has been increased, and the truth has appeared. Therefore, no one then will be able to have mercy on someone who has been condemned in judgment, or to harm someone who is victorious.
All right, y'all hear this?
Yes, sir.
We're going to get into this reading. It's only, I think, 2 pages. But what you got to understand is 2 things. The fate of the ungodly is already sealed, and neither is there going to be any intercession. Why? Because it's already going on. This is what I'm trying to tell you. It's already getting declared to you right now. That's how foolish we are. You sit here and listen to me, and then you don't listen to it. You hear Pastor Dow, but you don't hear him. We foolish. See, so then it's already been done. That's what y'all telling you. Ain't none, because you're already getting it right now. You're already getting all the intercession you're going to get. I done prayed. Y'all still doing the same thing. I'm praying. Father, give them strength. Let them see. Have mercy on them. Let them change their ways. Let them see that you have mercy on them. That you love them. Father, help them, Father, to accomplish those things, Father, that are in your will for them to do. Remove. You getting the prayer. And so we just go keep on moping around. It don't matter. And I know y'all be giving y'all unction to do better. You just can't. You keep saying, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. You just need to make you a song. And sit down and listen to it. I'm going to do it. I ain't done it. You got to do it. Right?
Yes, sir.
So what's our thoughts on that? King coming. So here's the other question. Do you have a pending judgment on you?
I don't know. Right? But I do know is I've been delivered to a deliverance ministry, which is keen on teaching me how to find out what I got going on. Which is keen on teaching me how to get rid of it and to never return to the things that allowed to leave the ground. and to guard myself from things plus a 7 that could come back. That would make me unfit to receive. So, if I do, I don't know.
See, here's the thing about it, Brother Dante, is that, see, you're going to see it, I think you're going to see that also in Josephus, that you are given a chance. Repentance is laid open while you got breath.
That's it.
See, that's what we take for granted right there. That's why I said I'm going to do it, ain't worth a damn. You just got to get up and take action. That's why I said today. You got to do it today. So I ain't preaching to a person. I'm been preaching to the condition of our hearts. There's not a line that's separated where the wall is. Because we think we righteous, and guess what? Because I hear it in our conversation. We talk about the heathen, them that's in the world. We in here and we separated. We in and we separated. On the inside. Now that's bad.
That's true. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
The word says, endure to the end.
Endure to the end.
So that means whenever the end comes, you know, if you think about it, Christ came and salvation opened up, but you never really own it. Damn near like you leasing from day to day.
That's it.
Until it comes.
That's it. That's it, Dick. See, here's the thing. How can we ensure we are not condemned to a judgment of eternal judgment? If that makes sense. See, eternal judgment is that you're gonna burn. So you're gonna get that if that's your lot. How can you ensure you don't get that? Simplicity. Right? That's it. That's what simplicity is. Right?
Yeah.
It's doing those things in which you ought to do. The whole duty of man is what?
Keep his commandments.
We know it.
Is that simple?
The world makes it complex.
The world make it complex, man. Love Yah, right? Fear him.
Yes, sir.
Keep his commandments.
And they're not
Do what's
grievous.
right, right?
And they're not grievous.
That's it. They not grievous. That's it. I mean, it's just that simple. But the complexity, bro, of these things that ain't got nothing to do with it. See, I listen to conversation. That's why I like conversation. And I like talking and listening. And, you know, I ain't eavesdropping on your conversation. Y'all just be moving. Sometimes I just feel like I'm like, now you're going to quit talking around. I was going, everything's great, Pastor. No, it ain't. Keep talking. But we got an issue. Wake him up, Josh. Stand up. Stand up. Right there. There you go. But that's where we at. We trying to hide our condition, and that's what you got to get them out. This is what he's talking about, and what we reading and what we're finding out. And even Josephus is gonna say it. You got to find out that you need to be around some people.
Yeah.
If you're around people, that seems like that's a community, don't it?
Yeah.
Right? Because being around people is where now you get a chance to your judgment. See, because some of us want to do this. We just want to stay in a little house with white walls in the corner by ourselves. But just wait till y'all come back. I ain't committed no sin. I ain't did nothing.
It's like burying the talent.
You buried your talent. You ain't did nothing. See, that's what it is when you stay away, when you ain't with us. You ain't doing nothing. Anybody look at you? Right? You got to be looked over. You know what I mean? All right. So Josephus, Discourse to the Greeks. All right. Discourse. What is discourse? Why address the Greeks? And what is important? What is the most important aspect about Hades should we retain? We want that to be working in our mind as we begin to read. All right. Discourse means to speak or write authoritatively about. To speak or write authoritatively about a topic. All right. So we're on page 813, paragraph 1 through paragraph number 4. All right. So we're going to read those and then I'm going to ask you a couple questions. Let's go.
Now as to Hades, wherein the souls of the righteous and the unrighteous are detained, it is necessary to speak of it. Hades is a place in the world not regularly finished, a subterraneous region wherein the light of this world does not shine, from which circumstance that in this region the light does not shine. It cannot be, but there must be in it a place of perpetual darkness. This region is allotted as a place of custody for souls, in which angels are appointed as guardians to them, who distribute to them temporary punishments, agreeable to everyone's behavior and manners. In this region, there is a certain place set apart as a lake of unquenchable fire, whereinto we suppose no one had hitherto been cast.
Stop. Now, y'all hear this?
Yep.
He said that it's necessary to speak on Hades first.
Right.
But secondly, he said it's a place of temporary punishment. You hear this? So, where do you think that temporary punishment coming from? Where's it stemming from?
Your actions on earth.
Yeah, your life.
Come on, let's read.
But it is prepared for a day aforedetermined by Yah, in which one righteous sentence shall deservedly be passed upon all men, when the unjust and those that have been disobedient to God have given honor to such idols, and have been the vain operations of the hands of men, as God himself shall be a judge to this everlasting punishment, as having been the causes of the fountain, while the just shall obtain an incorruptible and never fading kingdom. These are now indeed confined in Hades, but not in the same place wherein the unjust are confined. For there is one descent into this region, at whose gates we believe there stands an archangel with an host, which gate, when those pass through, that are conducted down by the angels appointed over souls, they do not go the same way, but the just are guided to the right hand, and are led.
Hold on, pause. Now, so first of all, he said there are angels appointed, right?
Yeah.
And they do not all go what? The same way. Okay? So that means that there is some order and instruction given to even these angels.
Right.
That they received the orders and then they carried out those orders in the manner in which they were instructed to carry them out. Meaning they are living simplistic. They ain't going past and beyond like we do. You see that? And this is why people are going two different ways. See, these angels, you listen to the manner of what's happening, what they doing. See, they ain't going to just, it's just like this. When people, it's just going to go the other way to the torment. It was, oh, man, that was, what's the name now, man? We ain't really got to do that bad to them. No, you going that way, you going to get what you're supposed to get. You understand? Ain't nobody doing like we do. We hold up on the rebukes around here. Rebukes look like they hard, but ain't got no weight on them. And that's why we still going the same way. That's why I'm saying we just, these young daughters is just doing whatever they want to do. I look at the youngest. We just setting them up for failure when we don't put our foot down right now. That's why I spend time in my house. Look. That's why when Pastor was preaching, you talking about the sons of Eli, I was right there talking to them. If you think I'm going to let you run around here and they come on me because you ain't. No. So I'm telling you right now. That's why I'm telling y'all. That's why I'm having these, planning all these little talks out with these little young ones. Because see, you ain't even get me. I'm raised you up a certain way now. If you ain't going to do what you're supposed to do with yours, it's going to come on you because I'm. You understand? All right, finish reading, D.
They do not go the same way, but the just are guided to the right hand and are led with hymns sung by the angels appointed over that region. Unto a region of light in which the just have dwelt from the beginning of the world.
Hold up, D. You hear this thing was led with rap songs? You see that? See, that's what, but see, the reason why I pointed it out, because see, people don't understand that the angels is singing songs and hymns. And majority of Israel is rapping. We ain't singing no songs of praise. We don't even know how to get in touch with y'all through song of praise. Yah inhabits the praise of his people. Right? I mean, he's lifted up. He's entreated by us, right? Means that we extol him. But see, just to rap and just, y'all, because, I mean, bro, I ain't, I love it. I get it. But this is what we're getting away from. See, I'm just pointing out there because I'm like, look at this. The saints is led off to their place of rest with praise and hymn. Glorifying. You know what I'm saying? Here we are. Shabbat Shalom. Right? Hard, boy. What I said earlier, we hard, boy. Woo! That hard. Come on.
Not constrained by necessity, but ever enjoying the prospect of the good things they see, and rejoice in the expectation of those new enjoyments, which will be peculiar to every one of them, and esteeming those things beyond what we have here, with whom there is no place of toil, no burning heat, no piercing cold, nor are any briars there, but the countenance of the fathers and of the just, which they see always, smiles upon them, while they wait for that rest and eternal new life in heaven, which for that rest, which is to succeed this region, this place we call the bosom of Abraham. But as to the unjust, they are dragged by force to the left.
Now stop. You hear this? They're dragged by force to the left. Now what they just decided, Brother Ray, that, well, we really shouldn't rough him up that much. You know, he used to work with Rockefeller. Right? Boy, you gonna look. Right?
Yeah, you right.
You ain't know me? Send him over there. And you gonna, hey, there it is. Come on.
They are dragged by force to the left hand by the angels allotted for punishment, no longer going with a good will, but as prisoners driven by violence, to whom are sent the angels appointed over them to reproach them and to threaten them with their terrible looks, and to thrust them still downwards. Now those angels that are set over these souls drag them into the neighborhood of hell itself, who, when they are hard by it, continually hear the noise of it, and do not stand clear of the hot vapor itself. But when they have a nearer view of this spectacle, as of a terrible and exceeding great prospect of fire, they are struck with a fearful expectation of a future judgment, and in effect punished thereby. And not only so, but where they see the place of their fathers, of the fathers, and of the just, even hereby are they punished. For a chaos deep and large is fixed between them, insomuch